Hey everybody, welcome back to the 7th episode of Southend United Career Mode in FIFA 15. Bringing you a few games here. I'm going to go ahead and apologize because the third game got the data corrupted. But going into the first game, Southend United against Mansfield Town, the Deers. We are at home at Roots Hall. Series, like I said in the previous episodes, we're starting to turn it around, but I was really expecting a better start. But I think that we'll be able to pull it out in the end. We'll definitely be able to get promotion with the squad that we have. I know it's a little thin, but with Weston back from injury, Mandron back from injury, also with Barry Core going to be coming back off of injury, with Moreno already there already. Our central midfielder is not bad. I'm thinking of picking up another central midfielder, maybe for the January transfer window or recalling. In the first minute, they threw ball it over our defenders, crossing into the net, and our goalie punches it away. Bentley with a nice punch there, really able to read the play. Now in the 9th minute, Clifford threw balls to Barker. Barker then blasts it from about 6 yards. Goalie making a wonderful save from Mansfield Town. Moreno, you can see how upset he is that he didn't get the ball in the middle. But Barker takes a great shot going in near post, but can't get it away. Leonard then steals the ball, threw balls to Weston. Weston showing some pace here, then threw balling it across to Moreno. Moreno trying to chip the goalie, but didn't get enough power on it, and that's an easy save all day from the Mansfield Town keeper. Moreno really not showing. He's really not as good as I wanted him to be. But then, in the 43rd minute, Barker puts in the Clifford. Clifford just walks past the defender and puts a shot on target, and Mansfield Town clears it away. We were getting a lot of shots on target, a lot of offensive opportunities. Once again, in the 40th minute, 47th minute, Weston comes in, fakes the goalkeeper, but he has to jump over him, and Mansfield Town clears it away in the 48th minute. Now here in the 59th minute, they go wide down the wing with Taylor. Taylor then, really slowly walking down the baseline, but then they cross it in with a really hard cross, and they head it over, but there's nowhere near any real effort there for the goalkeeper to actually do. Now, in the 66th minute, they're just kind of toying around with me on the sideline, somehow getting a cross in. Defense heads it back, and he goes and gets the ball right off the one-time volley, which, honestly, my defense has been good all season, but then they just had a mental lapse there. I don't really blame them for that. They've been solid all season, but you got to clear this way right here, but then it gets headed on, and they take the one-time shot and puts it bottom left. Goalie doesn't stand a chance. That's a great goal from Fergus Bell, but still, we shouldn't be down 1-0 at this moment. Now here in the 76th minute, we start to break away with Coker. Coker then threw balls to Mandron. Mandron's showing some pace here, really throwing bodies forward now, and he gets tripped up, and I think that this is definitely a red card, but I'm thinking it's a penalty, and I'm going, hell yeah, this is definitely a penalty. This is going to be the game. Going to tie it up here in the 80th minute. Shows the red card to Richie Sutton, but it's just outside the box, a free kick. You can see here, actually, I think it's a little bit of a dive. He stops over, and then I don't understand the physics behind that. It must have been a dive. Good job, Mandron, drawing that red card, and I didn't think it was this far out, but realizing here that I subbed Clifford out earlier, I'm going to take it on with Coker. Coker then hits it off the jumping wall, off one of their guys' heads, and goes over for a corner kick. You can see right here. It was going to dip down. It was a great free kick, but the guy just gets a head on it. And that's how the game's going to end there, boys. 1-0 to Mansfield Town. Not a bad game. We should have done better. We should have had a few goals. We had a lot of opportunities that we didn't capitalize on. But that's just one game. I'm really not worried about it. Now, we end up going out of this game, and we offered Clifford and Deegan a contract extension, which they do take before the Exeter City match against Southend United. Now, this game we really had to bounce back here because it was a horrible game, the first game. I mean, like I said, we didn't do bad, but the result isn't what we wanted. Not worried about it, but still, we need to capitalize. We need to come back out here in the second game showing that our morale isn't down, that we can deal with a loss. In the second minute, right off the bat, Weston showing his pace down the wing. Fake shot in. Right when the defenders come back, he fake shots again. And really selfish from him. And I thought I could bank it in near post. And he apologizes, saying, I should have scored that. I mean, that was just miles wide. That hits the side netting. In the 10th minute now, Davis running down the wing for Exeter City, taking it on, and he's just sitting there on the wing, crossing it in. We get it cleared away, at least I think, and they take a one-time scissor kick volley, and it goes over the net. That scared me, though. That was only over by a few feet. Now Weston really dealing with a lot of pressure here, but sprints past him, sprints away from pressure, puts a one-time shot in, and puts it a little bit wide of the post and over the crossbar. Right here you can see it goes right behind the defender and just barely misses. In the 27th minute, we got Moreno on the wing here, crossing it in. Goes to Clifford. Clifford can't get a head on it, but then he puts a solid bullet of a header in. But it goes straight to the Exeter City goalkeeper, Pym, I think his name is, P-Y-M, don't know how to pronounce that. Moreno then threw balls into open space for Weston. Weston then cuts back, cuts in again in the 36th minute, almost avoids the penalty, tries to chip it, and he apologized again for a more selfish play from Weston. Chips are overpowered in this game, but for some reason I cannot score when in career mode with this team. And right here, White with a beautiful slide tackle right here. Then going in, their center back picks up the ball and gets slide tackled again by White. White then making a run with 3 people, 3-on-1, pass it to Mantron. Mantron takes his time, nutmegs the defender, puts the shot in between the legs, puts it inside the bottom left post. He salutes the fans, and it's his first goal. That's a big goal for him. That's his first ever competitive league goal for Southend United. The ex-Sunderland man, I'm going to assume. Yeah, Sunderland man. Now, that's great play from White. White really showing that he earns his spot at right back with that beautiful pass. And right here, Mandron taking the beautiful shot in between the legs. Goalie doesn't even have time to react. Doesn't see the ball till the last second and puts it right inside the post. Goalie stood no chance there. And then you got Mandron saluting the fans, really appreciating his home fans, or away fans that traveled. Now Mandron coming in here with the fake shots again, turns the defender, cuts inside, takes the finesse shot, goes off the goalie, and almost bounces in. In the 90th minute here, Clifford takes the shot on, great save from the Exeter City goalkeeper. And that's how that game's going to end, boys. 1-0 to Southend United. Another clean sheet for the Shrimpers. You can see Mandron there celebrating his first ever goal for Southend United. He is now a Shrimper with a goal tally. Now that's the game I want to look more into. I mean, that's the game that was really good going into the second game against Doncaster Rovers here. White then putting it in and really putting it inside the net. White's been showing me that he's a great player, and we got to start playing him more. He's just been solid this season at right back. And this game, once you watch this replay, you'll really see how big of a deal this guy is. With the fake shot inside the box with great control. Right here, he just fake shots past the center back and then puts it calmly into the side netting past the goalkeeper with a nice finesse shot, which is what I was trying to do. I mean, look at how slow that's going, catching the goalie sprinting out, giving him no time to react. Now, guys, I'm sorry about what's about to happen here. The rest of the game didn't decide to record, or the data got corrupted. Now, what happened in the game? They scored a penalty in the 90th minute, forcing it into extra time and into penalties, where we ended up winning. I think it was 3-2 on penalties. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in to this Southend United career mode. Please like and subscribe and leave comments letting me know how much you enjoyed or hated the episode. Thanks again, guys. Bye.